Welcome back, everyone, to the New York Giants franchise here on Madden NFL 22. As you guys know, we are taking a different direction on this series. We're going to play one game in an episode and then simulate two games in an episode. You guys guessed it, we've already got the one game simulated. And O'Shane Ximines had himself a day against the Chicago Bears. Even though we lost, he did have himself a pretty good game, enough to get that star dev upgrade in his development trait. So he's now a star dev from normal. That's awesome for him. He should progress a lot faster now. And he's up to a 75 with the morale changes as well. Romeo Reyes as a superstar dev. I don't think I revealed that before, but yeah, we played enough downs for him. He had a hidden dev trait upon drafting him, and now he's up to a superstar dev. Gotta love to see that. And here's your box score from the 24-17 loss against Chicago. This was a home game for us that we should have won, but Danny Dimes threw a pick, Justin Fields threw a pick. I was really hoping that we were going to get a win here over Chicago. This is a team that, on paper shouldn't be close to us. I think we're the better team, but they got the W on us. So Kenny Golladay, Barkley, Shepard led the way with receiving. Slayton only 3 grabs for 15 yards. And the rest is history. So defensively, we didn't play all that great, in my opinion. Only had 1 pick, only 2 sacks on the day. Justin Fields, obviously a tough guy to bring down, as he's very mobile. But yeah, I think we should have had that game. We definitely should have had that game, but we couldn't clutch it up in simulation. So in gameplay, we get the Indianapolis Colts. We got back-to-back home games, so hopefully this one will get that bad taste out of our mouth, especially with our fans. And oh, what a big hit right off the rip! Josie Jewell lays the big boomstick on the returner, and Xavier McKinney picks it up, takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, G-Men! Oh, baby, that's a huge momentum boost for this football team going into this week. Oh my goodness, what a way to start off a football game. Get a turnover, scoop and score for a touchdown. Gotta love it. Now, wouldn't it be something if we were able to stop Indianapolis on a 3-and-out? That would be huge, wouldn't it? Well, didn't happen. Jonathan Taylor gets the carry for a first down. Here's a pass to the right-hand side. They're going to only pick up a couple there. Let's go to 2nd down and 7. Here's Taylor up the middle. We're going to get him tackled to force a 3rd down and 5 situation. Here's Carson Wentz, only a 3-step drop, little hitch route, and that pass is completed. And James Bradbury trying to cut that route off, get a pick, but just didn't happen. So a couple missed tackles here defensively again. Jonathan Taylor just gashing us here with the first couple runs that he's had. 1st down and 10 at the 21, and take a look at this. Bradbury doesn't miss this. He jumps the route perfectly this time. He learned his lesson after the first route that he missed, and that's going to be an interception. Carson Wentz, can't make the throw, man. If you know that the corner is as good as James Bradbury is, and he's blanketing your receiver, it's a very tough throw to make. But either way, man, our defense now picking it up, special teams picking it up. You know how it goes, man. You know how it goes. So, all right, here's Danny Dimes coming out here. We've got a 2nd down and 10, and this pass completed to Kenny Golladay for the first down. He had 5 for 64 in the last game through simulation. 2nd down and 10, Danny Dimes, pass completed here to Kevin Smith. Remember, we don't have Evan Ingram. We don't have Evan Ingram for 7 weeks. So he's pretty much out for the rest of the season. I don't know how long he's going to be gone for the playoffs, but here is a perfect play call. I mean, that was just totally wide open. There was nobody out there. And Saquon Barkley on the wheel route, that's a touchdown for the Giants. 14-0. Let's see if we can get another turnover. I just want to shut these guys down. I just completely want to shut these guys down. Jonathan Taylor, all the way to the end zone. That was not pretty. That was not good. That was some pretty porous tackling. Take a look at that. We just jumped too early. We just dove too early on one of the user-controlled players there. Would have contained him a little bit. I think we would have had him stopped, but either way, it was just bad. And this is just a bad throw. There's nothing open. It's almost like you just take the sack or throw it out of bounds. The old adages. Yeah, Danny Dimes, throws it into double coverage, almost triple coverage there, and it's picked off. And take a look here. Adoree Jackson gets beat by Keke Coutee. How in the world does Keke Coutee beat you this badly. What? Adoree Jackson, come on, man. You got perfect position to go pick that off. And either way, it didn't happen for us. So, you know, things are getting a little out of control here now, 14-14. And we're just bombing this thing deep to Kenny G. We're trying to find our identity again here on offense. The last couple possessions have not been good. And back-to-back catches here for Galladay. He's starting to get back involved in this offense, and he's all pumped up, and I would be too. Because you got to get a score here. That's what we want. Here's Jones. Take a look at this play. I cracked up at this. Let's take a look at the replay here. It's almost like an option, but it's a forward throwing option. Now, Danny, you got to lead a block there. He threw a perfect spiral, by the way, if you guys missed that. Threw a perfect spiral, and his man's only like an arm's distance away from him. It's just funny. I feel like we should have had that touchdown, though. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do in that situation. But here we go, 4th down and goal, and we're going for it here because I've had enough. We got to put this thing in the end zone. You know, 3-yard line, 5-yard line. At 5-yard line, I'd probably kick the field goal. But 3-yard line, I felt like I was comfortable enough to go for it and get the score here. Because I feel like we dominated this football game in the early going, you know? I feel like this game has been ours. But the last couple possessions really turned the tide of the game. And we're back here 21-14 now after a big hit by Romeo Reyes. Now take a look here. They're going backwards. 2nd down and 10. Dexter Lawrence with the sack. It's now 3rd down, and I believe that's 18 at the 17-yard line. Here's Romeo giving him chase. That's Wentz firing off his back foot and gets it completed. But it's going to be a 1st down anyway because of the penalty. So roughing the passer again. Romeo's like got a target on his back, I think. I just don't see how that's roughing the passer. I mean, guy's trying to run out of the pocket. He just got the throw off. Yeah, Romeo's got only one job to do is hit the quarterback at that point. So, you know, it's a video game. This is what happens. But either way, you know, it sucks that he's always getting called for roughing the passer. But we do get a sack on Wentz, and take a look at the nifty little footwork here. He escapes from 2nd and 16. A lot of pressure on him there. He's going to pick up 8. So it's now 3rd down and 8 with 2:57. And Wentz, again, little crafty maneuvers in the pocket. And throwing to the outside is going to be incomplete. So we call on the field goal team. Can't get a block. But either way, they just sneak it through. It's 21-17. And hey, we got a JoJo Carter sighting. We don't really show special teams unless big things happen. JoJo! He's got a little bit of an opening there. We like JoJo on the kickoff returns and punt returns. He's really fast. He's a cornerback that we drafted in last season's draft class. He's going to be a good one. He hasn't seen a lot of action defensively because we're just loaded at cornerback, but he will next season, I guarantee that. So that big pickup there on the angle route for Saquon. We're going to call a play action pass here and take a look at this. Just wide open in the back of the end zone. That's Darius Slayton, touchdown. G-Man. Woo. I like that play. I like that play. Darius Slayton, we've called that against Dallas, I think, in this season, and Slayton was wide open in that play. So I love that look that we get, and Slayton was wide open, completely wide open. I'm just glad that Jones was able to find him there. But Jack Doyle going to catch this for a touchdown. It's now 28-24, and 33 seconds left. We're getting a little greedy, guys. I do it all the time. I need to just run the clock out. You know, I just need to run the ball, get into halftime with the lead. We give them 3 points that they shouldn't be having at this point. So just a, I don't know. It was a bad pass. It needed to be more to the left, more to the sidelines than where Jones threw it. He threw it basically in front of the receiver, to the right, I should say, receiver's left, and that caused the interception. So it was just a wide throw, wide target, and there you go. So Indianapolis gets 3 more points. Sarek Martin getting involved in the offense now in the receiving game. Haven't seen him in the first half, but he checks in here, starting to get some run. 3rd down and 3, I should say, at the 4-yard line. 2:32 left to go, and take a look. Sarek Martin's wide open again in the back of the end zone. Just, you got to give it to him on the wheel route. He's completely wide open, but either way, we miss him, and we squeak this kick through. Graham Gano gets that thing up, and we're back to a 4-point lead, 31-27. And take a look at Wentz here again, just running out of the pocket, and Michael Pittman Jr. gets it from about the 38, I think that was, 38 all the way to the 15-yard line. 2nd down and 2, Jonathan Taylor picks up the 1st down. Good tackling. to avoid him from getting into the end zone. We're at the 1-yard line, so we got to get a stop here. Look at the rookie by Pollard, the defensive tackle that we drafted from Georgia. Yeah, he busted through that line and caused Taylor to jump to the right side of the line, and that gave us enough time to get him stopped. So 2nd down, we get a stop. 3rd down, we get a stop here. Can't get the ball over the goal line. It's 4th and goal at the 1-yard line. We've got to make a goal line stop, or else Indianapolis will take the lead. It looks like we got Taylor stopped, but he's going to push himself into the end zone. The little guy keeps churning and burning, moving those legs, chopping those feet, and moves both of our defensive tackles over the line of scrimmage and gets into the end zone. That's tough. That's tough. I don't even know if that's realistic. Jonathan Taylor is going to bulldoze his way across 2 defensive tackles. That's kind of crazy here. So we got a job to do here, guys. The momentum, as you see, our camera's shaking a little bit. Things are getting a little crazy, a little hectic here. Momentum is all the way on Indianapolis' side. We got to move that momentum bar, but that's not going to help it. We were starting to get some progress there, and that's not going to help. The sack. 2nd down and 21. Jones fires to the right. Incomplete. Throws at Galladay's feet. 3rd down and 21. We pretty much got one play here. Got to throw it up the middle, try to get some yardage back to get to the 50. We can't do it. We got to punt the football away. So 2nd down and 7. We got to get a stop. Bradbury almost intercepted for number 2 of the game. Almost jumped the route there. 3rd down and 7, though. You got to get a stop. You got to get the ball back at least. Pressure on Wentz. Bradbury picked off on the sidelines. Oh, baby. Bradbury, it's like he misses one, and then he's like, yeah, throw it back to me. I'm going to bait you here. Number 2 for James Bradbury. He got both feet in bounds. Giants take over. Here we are at the 34-yard line, and Slayton will pick up. It could be 2nd and 1 or the 1st down. We'll see. 2nd and inches. Toss play. Saquon making a move. Gets from the 24 to the 18, so a pickup of 6. 1st down and 10. Nobody in the backfield to protect Jones, but that's not going to matter because Kevin Smith with the catch. Now take a look. We got safeties moving down, and Smith is pointing at Jones. He says, look at me. Find me, baby. Find me. Throw it in the end zone. Touchdown, G-Man. Smith with the touchdown. And the Giants will take the lead, 37-34. Take one look at this. Look at where the safety was right there. Almost got his hand on the football, but Jones and Smith team up to get the score. That's a perfect throw. It had to be in one spot or else that was a deflection. Let's take a look at the Colts' next possession. We've got Michael Pittman Jr. making a miraculous catch here. 40 seconds to go. Colts, if they get a score, they're likely to win the game. So we got to play some good defense here. Back of the end zone throw, big hit, jarred the ball loose. 2nd down and 10 at the 31 with 34 ticks on the clock left to go. Here is Wentz in the backfield. Nobody to protect him. They went all wide receivers out there. Little pass completed out to the right-hand side is now 3rd down and 3. We got to call something. I know you got to protect the 1st down, but man, they got 2 timeouts. You got to protect the end zone here. I mean, they're in scoring position here with one play, so you got to protect the end zone. Zones is what we're going to call. Looks like everything's covered, and Wentz trying to run this thing, trying to pick up the 1st down. He can't. Jabril Peppers, nice tackle, and they're going to have to call a timeout. They got to reset on 4th down and 2. Let's get this thing into a W. Let's get it into the W column, guys. Wentz dropping back. No pressure on him at all. We got a ton of people back there to guard the end zone, but he's going to take the 1st down running. He's going to pick it up. They call a timeout. They pretty much have, well, they got one play left, guys. 1 second on the clock at the 15. Giants looking for a stop here. Wentz fires to the right. They throw it short. You got to make the tackle. They do, and the Giants are going to hang on and get the win over a pretty darn good Colts team, guys. I think they were, 8-4? I think they were 8-4, 8-5 at this point. So, very good football team. They're likely to make the playoffs at this point in the AFC. Maybe we could possibly see these guys in the Super Bowl if all things click. But, it's a tough team. They played well. We took advantage of some early mistakes by Carson Wentz, I feel like. and special teams even off the opening kickoff. So I feel like our defense really stepped up today. We put them in some tough spots, right? But they got it done. They clutched up. They had the 2 turnovers on Wentz. We had the turnover off of the special teams return, or the kickoff return, for the scoop and score. I feel like our defense played fine. We moved to 9-3 on this season, and we're in sole possession of first place in the NFC East. And again, that's a very tough Colts team, and I'm going to take that win every day. But we lose a heartbreaker here against the Houston Texans. That sucks, because you need to pick up those wins over bad football teams. Because now we basically just gave the Cowboys an opening to basically tie us now for NFC East lead. Taking a look at the box score here, we got Barkley with no touchdowns, so he didn't get in the end zone here. Had a nice game receiving wise. That's running attempts there for 60 some odd yards. But he did get involved again in the receiving game there. But either way, man, we just didn't get it done. Just didn't get it done against the Texans. It sucks. But Pollard actually had he's from Louisville, not Georgia. He's from Louisville. My bad. Got to know your players, Goldie. But we will end up simulating here against the Cowboys. Now, you're probably thinking, like, Goldie, why the heck would you do that? It's a big game. But, guys, we've already played Dallas, and I don't want to, we're likely to, anytime that I play the game, I'm likely to win. And I feel like it's more realistic if we do a lot more simulation than I do playing. You know what I mean? So we lose against Dallas, 48-31. What I wanted to mention about Pollard was he got a sack in that last game, so I'm actually anxious to see if he got involved here defensively in this game or not. But Sarek Martin is a touchdown vulture to Saquon Barkley. Had 2 today. Barkley had over 100 yards rushing. Our receiving game just a little bit lackluster with Jones at the helm. Ugh, man, it sucks. It sucks. So we've lost 3 games in simulation, by the way, in this episode. So that opened the door for the Cowboys. They now tie us 9-5 for both of us here going into the last 3 weeks of the regular season, guys. So in the next episode, we will be simulating against the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Washington football team, and then we'll play against the Arizona Cardinals because they are currently a playoff team themselves, and we want to stack ourselves up against them. So guys, that's going to do it for this upload. Leave a like if you like this thing. I will see you later on next week for more New York Giants football action, and we'll be done with year number 2's regular season, and we'll move on to the playoffs. And I want to try to get the playoffs, at least, if we make the Super Bowl, it'll be a separate video, but I want to at least get the playoffs done in one single video. So guys, that's it. Leave a like if you like this thing. I'll see you in the next one. As always, thank you for watching, and peace.